A few months ago, eagle-eyed viewers will realize this knife popped up on my case Sodbuster review. As usual, I didn't look up the pronunciation, and subscriber Cyclist01222 said it's Cudeman. Alright, Cudeman it is. No further research necessary. Basically, someone could say it's pronounced ballsack, and I'd be like, alright, that's cool. Sounds good, bro. So let's look at the dimensions of this classic slip joint known as the Cudeman Classic or the Ballsack Classic. Like the overall length and weight. You say potato. Blade length and cutting edge. I say handle size and grip area. It's not like I have a ballsack quota to meet. I know I'm getting those thumbs down. Spine thickness and handle thickness. Okay, let me level with you. I'm trying to rebrand my channel to make it more relatable to the 12 to 17 male demographic where all, the ad revenue is. What are we talking about again? Oh yeah, running out of intro hooks. The Cudeman Classic is a budget-friendly slip joint knife made in Spain that features a blade made from satin-finished 420 steel. Must resist 420 joke. The blade is a low-profile clip-point style with what looks like a hollow grind to me. Out of the box, the blade is sharp and very pointy, and with a pretty usable for me, nearly 3¼ inch cutting edge. Since the knife is a slip joint, it means it don't lock and it's made for old people. So it's a two-handed opening and closing like our forefathers, the reptilians, were accustomed to. Being a classic slip joint a word being synonymous with the phrase no views on YouTube, means that the blade is held into place by a back spring and you just push it real hard to close it. Some slip joints are easy, like the case Sodbusters, to close, and some are like the Cudeman Classic and require very deliberate hard pushes to close it without your hand slipping and getting clipped, for lack of a better word, but also adding a pun to the review. Owning this knife for several months, I have found occasionally the pivot needs to be oiled to keep it reasonable. Otherwise, it becomes almost unsafely stiff. The handle is nice and comfortable, and according to the lying sack of shit Amazon product description, is made from bullhorn or ram horn or narwhal horn. Well, mine clearly resembles the olive wood version, so please understand that when ordering that the Amazon product description is incorrect. I don't know if the wood has been stabilized. To me, it seems almost unfinished. It's well sanded and smooth, though, so you're not going to get a splinter from it. The handle is long enough for my hand, although if you have pretty large manly hands, maybe not though. The whole blade is low profile, and you can get a very tight grip on it should you so choose. This traditional knife, of course, has no pocket clip, because the time when these were popularized, pocket clips were deemed heretic, or apparently humankind was too damn stupid to figure out a knife might be easier to dig out of your pocket if it was near the top and not floating around on the bottom with your change. Did they use money back then? I don't even know. Think of Spyderco as the first creature in the ocean to venture out on dry land, figuratively speaking. Think of all the patent money they lost over that. Comparison part, the Cudeman, it's actually very fine as a slip joint. $20 ain't bad for a knife, especially if you think pocket clips are for idiots, and live in an area where you can carry a large fixed blade kitchen knife legally, but for some real good reason, not a locking small folding knife. If I had to produce a complaint, it's that the back spring is a little too hard for my lily-livered hands. Some people prefer those though, and I don't have much of a problem with that. Much of one. The case full-size Sodbuster, which I haven't patinaed anymore because I really have too many knives to concentrate on just one. It's a pretty good example of a slip joint though, just like this one is. However, that blade stains easier because it's carbon or some shit, and this one stains less because it's stainless enchantment. Okay, the Mercator. This one locks and is pretty nice. I plan on reviewing it one soon, unless the government helicopters finally land. It's German, and it's slicey. And at this point, somewhere in the comparison section, probably subscriber BRAD1967, you're like, it's pronounced Brad, is like, hey, where's the Duke? Here it is, bro. Also, it's a stiffy too, meaning a stiff back spring. Not as stiff as the Cudeman, but still for slightly more advanced knife bros. Cardboard, anyone? The Cudeman Classic is nice, It's well finished. I don't see any QC issues. I assume the main allure to this one is people who like collecting slip joints. I'd rate it as a little too, I don't want to say unsafe, but too hard to close for people unfamiliar with really strong back springs. The clip point in combination with the back spring makes it poke the sweetmeat of my palm, often during closing, which sucks because I try to keep that area nice and tender. The fact that it's stainless means the blade won't rust as easily. However, I'm not sure how well this sort of wood handle would like prolonged exposure to water. Of course, if you need something that doesn't rust because you're a fish, also buy something with a plastic handle and maybe something stain-free or rust-free. Also, since this knife has a liner and it snaps back hard, make sure you close it easy to avoid dinging the blade. I have not noticed mine get dinged, no edge rolling or dings where the liner meets it, but I have seen quite a few slip joints that this can happen to. So if you like this review, subscribe to my channel, give the video a thumbs up, leave a comment, follow me on Instagram or whatever. Thanks for watching.